Siri set a timer for 20 minutes. What's good, UB2Bs? Back at it again with another video. Happy Sunday vibes. I hope you guys are well and taking in all the energy that's afloat today. I have been chilling, just trying to get the video uploaded. I did get about 7 hours of sleep last night. It was another one of those nights where I got home a little bit late, and just from the exhaustion of just biking all the way down to Brooklyn from Harlem, and then, you know, just spending all that time outside, exerting my body and everything all week, doing the boxing and just everything. I think today I just kind of like realized, like, wow, you need to just rest up. Like, my body was just so tired and sore, and I woke up and my alarm went off actually at 6:30. I wanted to get up earlier and finish the video because I was dozing off last night, and then just listen to my body. And like I said, tried to wake up at 6:30, ended up not happening, and you know, just turned off my alarm, and I was so tired that I just kind of forgot to tell my HomePod to set another alarm. And then I actually kind of woke up naturally around 8:30, just completely exhausted. And I drink a crap ton of water every day. Like, I keep one of these on deck, and you know, I drink at least probably close to a gallon of water every single day. But you know, with just the physical exertion that I do every day and all the exercising, especially the additional cardio that I've added, I still woke up a little bit dehydrated this morning and just drank so much water first thing in the morning. And also my creatine is like using a lot of water as well. So just trying to make sure I'm staying hydrated and everything. Had my almond croissant, was outstanding this morning. To me, there is no Sunday without a croissant of some type. I don't know why that is, but croissants to me are just such a vibe. They're so good, and the most butteriest, delicious way to start off, in my opinion, the best day of the week. And Sunday just has that kind of energy. And you know, just from everything that I've been doing all week, like today, I literally don't want to do anything. Like, my vibe right now is just so chill. I just want to just lounge around, not shower, and just like relax and just catch all these vibes. Theo is over here. He understands the vibe right now. And you know, I'm just going to be cooking up some food, probably some like frozen stuff. And I finished off that hot honey popcorn from Trader Joe's last night. I opened it up last night as I was editing, and it was so good, but I just finished off the bag here right before I started recording just now, and just wanted to just like chill after I uploaded the video because my upload today was kind of late, and just wanted to just chill before I hit the record button, just watch a few YouTube videos, just kind of like relax and just take it easy. Like, I just feel so chill, like I said, you guys. And you know, I'm not trying to like force myself to do anything today. Like, you know, I hope you guys are like taking it easy as well, doing whatever you do, because I literally like to just go off how I'm feeling the day of. And today I just told you, like, it's just that kind of energy. I actually do have this hot honey fudge right here as well. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat this or maybe some ice cream or something, but like, since I've kind of been limiting myself to sugar and everything all week, like, I just feel like today is the day where, you know, I already started it off with the croissant, but like today I think is the only day of the week that I didn't work out. So, and I'm still actually debating whether I want to like, you know, do a little bit on the bike today or just like completely chill and rest. But I just want to eat some sugar today. Like, I just feel like chilling, and just, I actually might find a documentary or something to watch. Like, I just haven't been on Netflix. I haven't been on Apple or any of that stuff in such a long time. I don't know. I've just kind of been craving watching some type of show or something, and I just haven't made time to do that. Like, I don't remember, since I've moved to New York, I have not watched a single TV show or anything on Netflix or anything like that. But I don't know, because like my type of vibe, like especially coming off that Spike Lee movie last night, Highest to Lowest, like, you know, I love movies and I love especially TV shows, like especially ones that are based in London or UK actors, stuff like that, because the acting over there is just, bar none. But yeah, right now I might just browse through and just see if I find something. And just like I said, you guys, it's just on some chill energy right now, totally Sunday reset vibes. And I spent all day in Jersey traveling around, commuting, taking the train, and spending all day in the sun and like the bike and everything. I absolutely love it. Like, and I looked outside today. It's just a little bit more chill energy out there as well. Like I said, on Saturdays, like the whole street is closed off and everybody's on the bikes, skateboarding and all that stuff. And I looked outside today. It's just a little bit more chill. It's just typical Sunday energy. And like yesterday made me realize, like, even though it wasn't that expensive, I spent probably like $12 to get all the way to Brooklyn from Harlem. But I do want to like think seriously about getting my own. Either I get a skateboard or like e-bike or something, just to be able to take out for fun and stuff. Like, I would still use the city bikes just to get from, when I have to meet up with somebody or do something in the city, because I don't want to have to like worry about locking my bike up and theft and all that kind of stuff. But just like on days where I just want to go out just for fun and like get a little bit of exercise, get some sun, and just catch a vibe, like I think it would be better in a situation to have my own bike as opposed to relying on the city bike. And just like realizing the city bikes, they're controlled by the government and they can kind of set the miles per hour and stuff, and I don't want somebody else to be in control of what my limits and stuff should be. So it'll just be in my best interest to just have something that goes as fast as I want it to be, and just freedom of movement and freedom of exploration, and not be having to be worried about like trying to find a docking station, because like once you get like midtown, downtown, all that kind of stuff, like it gets really difficult to find a place to park the bikes sometimes, especially around really like touristy popular areas. So I love the city bikes, but like my love for them has kind of like gone down just a little bit, just simply because like the 3 miles per hour that we lost, like my legs, like I'm actually working out now, like when I do have to go uphill or like go across the bridges and stuff that are so beloved to me. Like I enjoy going across those so much, and like now that it's like you actually got to be working and exercising to get across these things, it's like it's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna start looking at some bikes and stuff, or see if I can reach out to a company and see if something can happen with a bike or a skateboard or something. So I'm gonna look into that. And unfortunately I did have to eat at Chipotle yesterday, just because like I said, I spent so long just being outside and being out in the sun and stuff that it was unrealistic for me to have an expectation that I was gonna watch this movie and do all that and this and come all the way back to Harlem after all that time, like 6 hours or whatever that it took me that I was outside, to not eat any food. Like, it's just sometimes you just got to give in to it, and like I'm not even mad about it. Like I did what I need to do, and I'm right back on my path of just trying to eat at home more. And like I got so much food in the fridge right now, like I can make a sandwich. I just had that leftover chicken fried rice, but I still have a bunch of chicken. And I realized also that I'm so much happier making all this extra chicken, because I realized just one packet of chicken is just not going to cut it for me. It's only one packet only lasts me like a day and a half, 2 days, versus like this chicken, like I still have like 2 days left full of meals that I can get out of that. So from now on, like it's going to be cooking 2 packets of chicken or more, just because like I can utilize that longer, and the cleanup and all the energy that goes towards the cooking of that chicken and the preparation, it makes more sense for it to last like 4 days versus like 2 days. So just trying to think of ways to just be smarter and not do stupid stuff. And just actually had a couple batteries dropped off because my camera keeps overheating and stuff. So just trying to find like little things that keep like annoying me. Like these batteries hopefully are going to bring some new life into my camera, and trying to keep the movement going and not be like stalled, and like finding myself frustrated when like my computer's crashing, or like my files aren't exporting as fast as I want to, and like then it fails and stuff like that. So trying to just focus on the things that I can change. Like I can change the fact that I can try to restart my computer every single time I try to export, or before and after I export. Hopefully that cures the issue. I can buy a new battery and prevent the battery from overheating as much, or like bring some new life into things. So I'm trying to just focus on the things that I can change and worry less about the things that are out of my control. So that's just all that I'm into currently in this moment right now. And it felt good to talk to my friend Corey yesterday, who was one of my coworkers at my old job. And just like I said, guys, like I'm happy to see people like doing things in their life or trying to explore new venues, new direction. And you know, it's exciting. Like, even though it might not be like what I prefer, it's not about me. It's about the individual and their happiness and their exploration as far as finding it. So that's currently where we're at right now. And I also wanted to like see if you guys had any like questions or anything. Like, if you guys have any questions that you want me to try to like answer in future videos and stuff, please drop those in the comments section below. Like, I love when you guys leave comments and are asking questions and stuff that are thoughtful and just kind of get me going, because it's just more personal, I guess. And I don't know, I just like your guys' input and some of the conversations that I like to have. And I didn't really realize, like, I sometimes turn these vlogs into a podcast. Like today, like I don't have as much going on. Like I don't really plan on like doing anything. Like if I decide that I've been sitting in the house too long, like I might go outside to Riverside Park or something and just sit down and just, you know, catch a little bit of sunlight or fresh air or something. But like as of today, like I just don't really have as much energy for that, just because I feel like I've been doing a lot this week. And today, like I said, like I just feel like kind of relaxing. And like I've always sort of wanted to do a podcast and never really thought of the fact that most podcasts are actually are usually like 2 people or more, and didn't really think about the fact that, like, you know, I can still have a podcast without another person. It's just me essentially just talking and my freedom of expression and my thoughts. But like, you know, since there is nobody else here with me besides Theo, like, you know, he's kind of quiet. So like if you guys had any questions that I could try to like bounce ideas off of and like start a conversation with, like that would be very helpful. But at some point probably will start like inviting other people that I find interesting and trying to have conversations with them as well, to try to expand as far as like the conversations that I can have on this channel. And I love being a vlogger. Like that's always been my dream, to be a YouTube vlogger. But it's always been something that I've had in the back of my mind also, to try to explore, you know, just talking and podcasting in sort of a way. But I don't know, like I'm just enjoying it all, you guys. Like there is no, like, all these things just kind of like pop up in my head like as I'm going. Like I'm not like overly planning anything. Like everything that I'm doing currently is just kind of like in flow state. Like I'm not like it just kind of happens naturally, and it just kind of comes out and spews out this way. But I hope you guys are just like enjoying the stuff that I have been making lately, and just kind of like learning and trying to just grow as a content creator and visionary online on this platform. So, you know, I appreciate all you guys like just showing love and just continuing to just like watch my content and videos and everything. Like it truly means a lot, and I feel so blessed that you guys even care or want to like, you know, watch this stuff, because like I genuinely have a passion for just speaking and showing you guys and sharing as much as of my day and my adventures and my food and travels and everything that I can. But like you kind of throw it out there and you don't know what to expect, but to like actually see real people that actually like what you do, it's just a crazy thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just a wonderful thing. But yeah, guys, like as of right now, I'm just gonna be chilling and probably just like try to watch something on Netflix or something. Like I'll probably still end up just watching YouTube videos, because YouTube is just easier. It already, like, the algorithm and everything works for me. And I feel like on like Netflix and Apple TV and HBO and all that stuff, I'll end up spending an hour trying to find whatever to watch. You know, I spend so much time trying to find the perfect thing to watch, as opposed to just clicking on whatever is just available, that I end up not watching anything. YouTube is just so much easier for me to find something that I like already know that I'm gonna like and I'm interested in, that I don't have to think, if that makes sense to you guys. But yeah, guys, that's just the vibe right now. Like I said, hope you guys are just like living it all up and just eating good food and just catching the vibe today as well. But as of right now, I'm gonna get to it and just try to find something and just chill. So if you guys want to stay tuned.
my business. This peace of mind was on my wish list. Now we here, and this is just beautiful, beautiful. It's like the world had me on its hit list. Couldn't get free, Lord, as my witness. Thank God we made it to the end, yes. Even Kanye West loves Christmas.
All right, you guys, it is the end of the night. I have just essentially been lounging around all day. Today has been such a just one of those super chill Sunday vibes. In my opinion, it's like one of the best ways to have a Sunday is to just be super chill, relax, and just kind of cozy up and, you know, have some fragrance burning or whatever and just watch movies or whatever. I have literally not done this in such a long time, and I actually have been watching Ripley. I don't know if you guys have heard of Ripley, but it's on Netflix. It's essentially a story about a con man who was living in New York City. He's been a con man apparently his whole life, and then he meets this wealthy guy who wanted him to go to Italy to find his son and convince his son, who moved to Italy with his trust fund money, to become an artist. And he wanted to see his son because his son just moved out there and doesn't really talk to his dad or parents anymore. And Ripley essentially goes out there and cons the man and essentially is trying to become the man. It's actually from a movie called The Talented Mr. Ripley that came out in 1999, I believe. But super interesting. It's actually my second time watching the TV show, and I just started getting analysis by paralysis or paralysis by analysis because I started feeling overwhelmed. I haven't been on Netflix or Apple TV, HBO, any of that kind of stuff in such a long time that, like, I don't even know what's new. I don't even know what's happening anymore. So, you know, it's just a show that I've watched before, but it's just, I would rather just kind of dive in and watch that again as opposed to try to spend hours on hours trying to find the right and perfect program to watch. It's just difficult for me to make a decision about things like that sometimes. And I'm essentially the same way when it comes to like DoorDash, and like I'm presented with so many options that it essentially overwhelms me and I can't make a decision. But yeah, you guys, I just ended up watching Ripley again. I got 2 episodes in. I might try to watch another one depending on what time I finish editing this video. But yeah, you guys, you know, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of content that I did have. I did eat like crap today, a pizza, and you know, I did eat some leftovers as well, some chicken fried rice. But yeah, you guys, I'm just totally chilled out and probably going to switch over to the bed soon and lay on my acupuncture mat, light some incense, and just kind of, you know, vibe out for the rest of the night on the same wavelength that I have been for the entire day. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate it if you watched the video, if you tuned in, if you made it all the way to the end. Like I said, there's not that many people that make it all the way to the end. So those of you who do, you really help the algorithm and help push the video forward. So huge thank you and shout out to you. But if you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to hit that bell icon if you would like to be notified about future uploads. And of course, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.